I just want to say shout out to all my single moms out there, those who are struggling to raise their children to the best of their ability and to provide for them the best way they can. And I don't think that these things are spoken about quite often because from the minute we deliver and bring our blessings into this world, we are solely responsible for them. And I think that's how society, the system, and everything else got it set up. To automatically, we are responsible for the baby, right? And that's all good. We supposed to. But what I don't understand is when the father side of the family kind of take over or step in or do the massive of everything, why the mother gets the bad backlash about that. My thing is that what I don't understand for the life of me, and I always spoke about this, is that the children are created by two people, man and woman, duh, right? Why, when the father side or the father take over, they look at the mother as a bad mother, like, oh no, oh abomination, oh God, like, okay, so what? This child, the children has two parents. Not only the mother is should not be the only one responsible for raising the children. The mother should not be because single moms is so get so much praise, and oh, she a single mother, oh, she doing it, and and we take pride in that, and and we salute that, and we take it like, okay, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna be that single mother. I'm gonna show how it's done. And that's all good. But why is it so normalized to when the father does it, it seems like, oh, well, shoot, a mother, what's she doing? Why is them kids with the father? Or the children might grow up and resent their mom because the father side had raised them or had them the most or whatever. And I just find that so unfair. So when the mother is the one who do all the work and raise the children for the most part or for all part, they get, the father don't get the backlash like how the mother get it. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all following me on this, because this is something that I've been seeing all my life. The father don't get the backlash like the mother will get. They come around, they will still get loved, they will still get respected, and they don't get like no backlash like, oh, yeah, I don't want to be around you. You ain't never raised me, and they don't do that to the father. Whenever the father show his face, the children is so happy to see him. They just, they grow up and, they looking for characteristics they have like, their father, and they so proud. But when the mother, when it comes to the mother, because she let the father or the father side of the family do most of the raising, she gets frowned upon. You know what I mean? She gets the backlash, and she gets this like, she gets disrespected. And I see that in my everyday. I see it all the time. All my life I just see it. And my thing with that is, like I always used to tell people, so why, if the father side or the father family or the father did all the raising and, most of the work or whatever. So what? He is the parent. Why is that so abnormal? Why is that so frowned on? Like, why? Now, I could see if the mother just disappeared and you never seen her, and then here she come popping up in your life when you grown and, expect everything to be, regular. I could understand you being like, I don't know you, because you don't know her. So I could understand if she gets like backlash over that. But if she's still in your life, you never really missed a beat with her. She's there, she love you, you just with your father. What is so wrong with that? Because if the vice versa, they don't look at the father in no way when it's vice versa. And I think it's because of society, community. When you look around, all you do is see the children with the mother. So the children grow up seeing that and they normalize that and they think that is exactly how it's supposed to be. It should not be no other way. The father should not always have the kids. The father side of the family should not always have the kids. And that is so wrong. That is so wrong. And that's why this culture, this society, this whatever you want to call it, is twisted and fucked up now. Right along with that thing that the grandparents should be sitting in the house babysitting. That's why this society is so fucked up in the head. Because they got everything twisted. And I've been seeing this all my life and it's just sickening. One thing about me, now I'm going to say something about me personally. Me and my children's father, we didn't make it. We got together, we was very young, and we fell apart, right? But I never stopped him from seeing his children. I never stopped his side of the family from seeing the children. Shoot, my children was always over there, spending summers, weeks, holidays, going on vacations. I never stopped none of that. And that's another thing I can't stand that I see every day. And I just want to say to these mothers out here, if you have you have your children's father in your life and in your children's life, if y'all together, whatever, let him be a man to them kids, especially sons. Daughters too is very important, but I'm just saying, let him be a father. Do not feel no way because he's chastising his children or he's, showing discipline. Especially if he's there with them children, he's getting up in the middle of the night too. He's working, he's trying to put food on that table. He's no absent parent, he's there. Let him be the father. Let him be the man of the house. Let him lead. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it when them children grow up and don't listen to neither one of y'all. You need somebody strong in that family to lead that family. And most of the time, it's the father. Let him be the man. Let him be the father. Stay out of his damn way. Because you have women on the side of you that's looking like, I wish I had that in my house. I wish I had a strong male role in my children's life. So look, take the time and see what you have and be blessed. And that's just what I want to say. I don't know if I made any sense, but if I did, I hope somebody take this with them. And have a blessed day, everyone. Goodbye. Love you all.